Oh look, happy diamonds. Hello guys, this is Spyderrock and welcome to the Miner's Dream add-on for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is an add-on by me that adds in a bunch of new technology spell things to enhance your survival game essentially. So this is based off of an item from the ore spawn mod for Java Edition. However, I've expanded on it and I've added all kinds of cool stuff. So make sure you watch the whole video to see what everything does and how you can use it. As always, there will be a link to download this add-on in the description, as well as a link to a video to teach you how to install add-ons if you don't know already before you start spamming in the comment section how to install them. Also, please subscribe and stuff because I'm working on 2 more add-ons that I will be releasing very soon, as well as another project, and I'm also going to update my map. I've got all kinds of stuff going on, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications on and stuff. Okay, here's everything the add-on adds. It seems pretty simple, but these things are actually all pretty useful. So these are the Miner's Dream items. The default Miner's Dream is right here, and this is the thing that's in the ore spawn mod. And everything else that's here is things that are sort of, I thought, would make sense to go well with this, because I think I wanted to make something that would be inspired by the ore spawn mod, or at least the item from the ore spawn mod, but I didn't want to completely rip off of it entirely. I mean, other than the Miner's Dream, of course, which, anyway, so I will get to recipes in a minute, but first I want to show you guys what things do. So if we hop down into a cave, let's say we're at like diamond level, we're at like 11, and we want to find some diamonds. Well, we grab ourselves a Miner's Dream and simply hold it in your hand and right click, and boom, it deletes everything around you except for ores, and then of course the gravel fell, but we'll get to that in a second. And so as you can see right here, boom, we found some diamonds, as well as we found a bunch more ores. And you can just kind of run around with this, just throw down a right click, or if you're on mobile, I guess it will be a long hold or something, or left trigger if you're on Xbox, that kind of thing. And it does delete pretty much everything except for the ores that you want to save. So if we head over here, I'm just going to use them up. Also, these all stack to 16. I didn't want to make it too overpowered, but not too underpowered either. But look at that, we found some more diamonds. We've got diamonds here, and that's why this is kind of an expensive thing, but it's not that expensive. But it's gonna cost you a pretty penny in Minecraft supplies, but you do find lots of ores. You can look at all this iron and diamonds and stuff that we're finding is actually pretty good. The next item I wanted to take a look at and show you guys is the strip miner. So this does exactly what it sounds like it does. It essentially creates a strip mine for you. So let's say you're strip mining and you don't necessarily want to have like to spend all the time to make a strip mine. Well, it makes a 4-way strip mine for you. So you've got all the way down to there, and look, it even found some diamonds, and it mines all the blocks for you. You drop XP too, and so it makes it go all the way down to here. And then as you can see, there's kind of like an intersection down here. And look, there's more diamonds. And then it keeps going down this way, although there's some gravel in the way. But like I said, we'll get to that in a minute. And then it goes all the way down there. And then it keeps going all the way down this way as well, although also blocked by gravel. And that's when our next item comes into play. Although I'm going to actually go back up to the surface to show you guys what it does. Is this thing here, the gravel deleter. So the gravel deleter does exactly what it sounds like it does. It deletes all the gravel within a certain area of you. So if I go ahead and stand, say, right here, and then I use the gravel deleter, it just deletes the gravel. If you're like me, or any of my friends, or a lot of people, you'll know that gravel sucks, and it sucks to have to be mining, and you have gravel. Also, when you use them, it, whatever that's called, not deplenishes. Is that a word? It depletes, that's the word I'm thinking of, the item from your inventory. But look at all this gravel that fell, because we used the Miner's Dream, but then all the gravel that was up here fell down. Well, now you don't have to deal with all that gravel. You just grab yourself some or some gravel deleters, and there you go. It just deletes the gravel. Because I mean, like, come on, who needs this much gravel? You don't have to worry about gravel being in your way. If we use a strip miner, we're probably guaranteed to run into some gravel around here, right? Let's see, is there any gravel over here? Maybe not here. There's one piece of gravel, okay. I want to see, because normally paths keep getting blocked off. Like, look at this. I don't want to have to, like, jump over this. I just use a gravel deleter, and it's gone, and I can keep going. Like, who needs gravel when you could delete the gravel? Anyway, I think we should move on. I'm getting a little bit worked up about the gravel deleter, but this was a suggestion from William, so I want to give him credit. Right, the next dream, or whatever these are called, I'm gonna call them like spells maybe, I don't know, chips. like microchips. I'm not sure. Anyway, we have the farmer's dream. So as you can see over here, we have a nice little farm, but nothing has grown yet. And I don't want to spend all this time waiting for this to grow. You know, I planted this well before I started recording and it still hasn't grown much yet. So you grab yourself a farmer's dream, interact with it, and boom, it grows all of your nearby crops for you. The crops that it grows are pumpkin and melon, wheat, beetroots, potatoes, and carrots. It doesn't grow any like nether crops or anything, but it does grow your crops for you just like that. Very simple, and then you can use them. I tried to make this one not too expensive in comparison to some of the others, but if we go ahead and hold on, I gotta break the block under it just like that, and then see if I can get some seeds. There we go. I'm already botching this, like I'm already not doing a good job. Okay, here we go. We grab our seeds, and then it does it in a little bit of a radius of you, so it won't do it that far away, but it does it far enough away to cover a decent bit of a farm. So if you need to quickly grow crops but you don't want to have to bone meal everything, it's a much quicker and easier way to do it. Anyway, we should probably move on to the builder's dream. So let's say you want to build a house here, but oh no, there's a hill and I don't want to spend all my time breaking all the blocks in this hill. Well, just dig a little hole just like this and then use your builder's dream, and it will be laggy for a second, but it clears out the area. It flattens out the land for you. So it's pretty simple. It's just a 2 by 10 by 10, I think, area of clearing out, but you can just come over here, use it again, maybe over here, and look at this, we're flattening out the terrain, so we can build a nice big mansion on here. It makes it very easy for just like flattening terrain, and that was kind of the purpose. I was just over here and I was like, maybe I could build something here for a video. I was like, I didn't want to destroy all this, so I didn't. And then I was just like, you know what, why don't I just make a thing that deletes it for me? So it definitely quickens up that process. You can go wherever you need to be. The other thing this does though, since it breaks the blocks in a way that you can pick them up, is let's say you need building supplies, because here, let me drop a few of these stacks of dirt here. Let's say you need like cobblestone and other things to build with. Well, you just go into a little hole and then boom, it'll delete that area too. So as you can see, the gravel's still there. I need a gravel deleter. Do I have any more gravel deleters? Yes, I do. Throw down a gravel deleter, but there we go. This whole area is cleared out, and look at all this cobblestone we're getting that we can use to build a nice big house. Anyway, let's move on to the next one here. We have the Guardian's Nightmare. There's only 3 left, that and these 2 here. The Guardian's Nightmare just deletes water essentially. It's like a gravel deleter for water. So if we head into this water here, then swim over here and then use it, it just deletes the water in this area. Of course, the water is going to kind of flow back in. Is it really going to fill itself back up entirely? Wow, I'm actually impressed. Well, it's supposed to delete the water, but the water ends up filling itself back up because it's kind of annoying. But what it was a little bit more made to do, well, for one, if you're in a sticky situation where you're drowning and you don't want to drown, that would be useful. But it's made when you have like little ponds like this, that let's say this doesn't look very good. Looks like a creeper blew up there and a creeper blew up there, and the cave got filled with water. I don't know. But if you just want to get rid of the water in this area, you can just hop on over here, use one of these things, and boom, no more water. I mean, the water over here is still here, but we can just use another one here and it's gone. And it makes it a lot easier to, you know, fill in and patch up areas, mainly for building and stuff. You can just easily get rid of a pond, and that's kind of where the actual use of the Guardian's Nightmare is. Although it is pretty fun to just head over to like a lake or something and just spam this thing and just clear out the whole area of water. Of course, it's going to kind of fill itself back in like that, but you know, it's still pretty fun, pretty interesting to use. And then the last thing we're going to be looking at before we head to the Nether is the Fighter's Dream. So if we go ahead and spawn ourselves in some mobs, we can use this Fighter's Dream to just take them out. It's very simple and very easy and very useful. And you just spawn in the mobs, you use the Fighter's Dream, and then the mobs are gone. If this seems weird, it's because I forgot to record a bit for it, so I'm recording it after. But it's pretty effective for killing mobs. Of course, you probably wouldn't be in a situation where you're fighting that many husks, and it does not work on players, cats, wolves, or bosses. I don't think I have it set to kill armor stands either, but it might. I hope it doesn't though. But if you're ever in a situation where you need to fight things, like these sheep are looking pretty aggressive. Oops. These sheep are looking pretty aggressive. You can just use the thing and the sheep are gone. So is the pig. How's this donkey looking? Oh, I got on the donkey. You know what? Frick you, donkey. Stupid. No, can I stop typing in here? If you don't type in here whenever you're, I guess if only on PC, but still. Okay, donkey, you're stupid. Donkey? Not donkey, oh well. Let's see if we can take out these donkeys too. Yep, there they go. All right, I'm gonna hop into the nether for these last two. Now one of these is kind of one of the more important ones here, which we have the Nether Dream. I need to just dig kind of like a hole straight down to bedrock if I can in the nether. I'm gonna get attacked by this lava. Hold on, let me get rid of some of this lava. Let me just, there we go. Now we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so let's say this is like netherite finding level, right? So let's say we want to find some, oh hey, there's some gold. But let's say we want to find some netherite. Normally, you know, netherite's hard to find, so we might not find it. But look, there we go. We found a vein of netherite. The Nether Dream is just a miner's dream for the nether. It functions pretty much exactly the same, except it's in the nether. It's made for working with nether blocks. And it is a little bit more expensive because it's made mainly for finding netherite, but I try not to make it too expensive. So look at that. We found like kind of two veins, kind of one vein there. We found a vein there, some right there, some right there, and then of course the nether gold too. But this is pretty great, and the quartz too. Pretty great for finding netherite, and it does delete the lava as well. But let's say that you want to delete a lot of lava and you don't want to spend all the money on making a, whatever it's called, a Strider's Nightmare, or sorry, making a Nether Dream. You don't want to spend all that, not money, I don't know, all those resources, I guess. And you grab yourself a Strider's Nightmare and you can use it to clear out lava. So if we just head right here and then boom, lava is cleared out. Now this can easily be used for finding netherite, because sometimes netherite will spawn around here. I want to use a few and see if we can find some. I'm not really finding much, but this is pretty satisfying to go through here. But if you want to clear out this lava and stuff, you can. But let's say you're about to fall into the lava and you fall into the lava and like, oh no, I don't want to die in lava. You can quickly use one of those and then make your somehow escape to safety. You'll quickly throw down a fire resistance potion or something. I don't know. There's a lot of things you could use it for. You could even use it in the overworld, I guess. Like let's say you're in a cave system and there's a lava pit and you're gonna like drop diamonds into a lava pit on accident and you don't want to do that. You can just throw one down and it gets rid of it. That is pretty much it. Now I'm gonna go do like a little quick overview of the recipes. So if you look in the items tab, which this does show up in the creative inventory too, you can see all the recipes for these. Everything should show up here. So you can click on them and you can find them and you can easily craft them here. But the main important ingredient for all of these is dream dust, which I'm pretty sure this follows a very close recipe to the actual miner's dream in the mod. However, this recipe is way too cheap. I think it uses redstone blocks maybe, but it's still way too cheap to make an item as good as the miner's dream. So I had to make it a little bit more expensive. So it costs 3 gunpowder, 3 redstone, and 3 cactus for a dream dust. And then you use those dream dust to craft everything else. So the miner's dream and nether dream follow pretty much the same pattern of 3 items and dream dust, 6 dream dust. So it'll cost you 2 gold, or gold and an iron and a flint to make the miner's dream, and a glowstone, a nether quartz, and a blaze powder to make the nether dream. Then the, let's see, the strip miner is the other unique one, because it's got these little 4 dream dust and a iron ingot and a little pattern like that for strip mining. And then the Guardian's Nightmare and Strider's Nightmare, both pretty much all the same thing, except they use, the Guardian's Nightmare uses a sponge, whereas the Strider's Nightmare uses a soul sand. And then everything else follows a similar pattern to those, where it's got 2 items at the top, and then two whatever it's called, dream dust at the bottom. So I tried to make these recipes all as like balanced as I could. Like it makes sense. The builder's dream is a shovel and an oak log, I guess, kind of. You've got, let's see, you've got the fighter's dream, which is like a stick and an iron, like a little sword. The gravel leader, which is a torch, because torches break gravel, and a flint, because gravel drops flint. To give a reason to still keep some gravel around, so you can make things to get rid of gravel. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching if you made it to here. As always, there will be a link in the description. You can download and use this add-on. Please do. Please put it in Worlds. I'm going to include it in an add-on pack that I'm working on, kind of. And I've got 2 really cool add-ons coming in the near future that are going to be really cool. The reason I wanted to make this add-on was because the miner's dream was kind of the thing that got me into wanting to use mods. I watched a video of someone playing Crazy Craft, I can't remember who, and they had the miner's dream. And I was like, that is so cool. It can like mine stuff for you and it can find stuff. And you know, I just thought it would be really cool since that wasn't a thing that really already existed. I mean, maybe it is, but I wasn't able to find it. So I was like, you know what? If nobody's done this, I'm gonna do it myself. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you made it to here, see you guys later and bye.